Hey, I'm Coach Ebb, the Mindset Queen. I teach women how to live their lives authentically and get unstuck. I own a fitness app, a women's goal success app, and a life coaching program. I have coached hundreds of women over the years and have helped them develop better bodies, habits, and routines that has ultimately led them to a more fulfilled life. I believe life is meant to be lived and experienced at your highest peak. It is my passion to shift mindsets and help women achieve their goals and live their best lives. To work with me, visit my website, www.thefitteam.com. And without further ado, here is morning motivation for the fit mind.
This episode is brought to you by Google Gemini. With the Gemini app, you can talk live and have a real-time conversation with an AI assistant. It's great for all kinds of things, like if you want to practice for an upcoming interview, ask for advice on things to do in a new city, or brainstorm creative ideas. And by the way, this script was actually read by Gemini. Download the Gemini app for iOS and Android today. Must be 18 plus to use Gemini Live.
Welcome to another episode of Morning Motivation for the Fit Mind. Hey family, thank you again for joining me on yet another transformation episode. Today, I want to discuss the act of self-sabotage, but not just the behavior, but also the feelings that arise before you begin hurting and holding yourself back. You don't just wake up and say, hey, let me stop myself from accomplishing that goal. No, you wake up intending to be great. But shortly after you wake up, there's a voice in your head that says, you're too busy today. There isn't enough time for yourself today. Or worse, you don't even think about yourself and your own needs. Your first thought is everyone else and what they need from you, which then snowballs into the entire day until you're left with just a wee hours of the night, exhausted to no end, and completely unmotivated to start on your own project and goals. So you put it off for another day, and another one, then another one. I want you to think of a goal right now. What is it? Write it down or say it out loud. How easy or hard is it to do the task to help you accomplish it? How often have you put off the tasks necessary to help you achieve it? How many times have you given your time and dedicated yourself to helping others with their needs? I'm talking about doing things for others. I'm talking about doing things for others because it'll be quicker if you do it. I'm sorry, did that hurt? What about telling yourself that you're going to focus on yourself after you've helped someone else with their wants or needs? Been there, done that. Yep, I have. One of my favorite self-sabotaging excuses is, I'll do it when life calms down and I'll have more brain space to focus. That one got Abby written all over it. Here's the thing. Life ain't calming or slowing down for anyone. Think about it. Every new job, new opportunity, new year, hell, even new month brings on a new set of challenges that get added to your never-ending to-do list. So if life never slows down, baby, then you shouldn't either. Instead, you should find ways to evolve your thinking and create more time in your day. I'm staying on topic. We'll talk about creating more time in a different episode. Let's go back to self-sabotaging. So, why do we as humans self-sabotage. Contrary to belief and to the voice in your head that answered, well, I'm afraid to fail. I'm afraid that I'm going to be embarrassed. Newsflash, you're not. I promise you, it's not because of your parents' voice that's in the back of your head saying, you're going to fail if you don't listen to me. Mm-mm. It ain't the voice of your boss telling you that you're incompetent. Nope. The reason we self sabotage is because we're afraid of success. We don't have a blueprint for where we're going. We're chain breakers, we're generational curse breakers. There's no blueprint for our level of success. We're literally getting this shit out the mud. We are doing things that are so different and so scary than anything that we've ever seen done before us. You're not afraid of failing. You're self sabotaging because you're afraid of success. And that's freaking scary AF. Every day, though, every single day that you hold yourself back from completing those small tasks to reach your goal is another day that you push the finish line further away. The goalpost only gets closer when you start taking steps towards it. Being afraid of success isn't a fear of winning. Nah, you're not afraid to win. You've been winning at so many things your entire life. It's a fear of change. What's going to happen when you succeed? Notice I said when. What will change about your life? Who will you have to give up? How will you know what the next step is once you reach it? Will people still like you after you've succeeded? See, these questions and many others are why you doubt yourself and your skill set. These questions, they don't appear in your thoughts as questions, though. They appear as anxious thoughts that sound like you're not ready for your life to change. It's finally comfortable. It's lonely at the top. You're going to lose all your friends. You probably won't make any money for a while, so why even start right now? Do any of these phrases sound familiar? Yeah, I bet. I've said them to myself for years. Hell, I just told myself that shit last month. Self-sabotaging doesn't go away just because you've learned how to identify the signs. No. Just like all forms of healing, it's a continual process. So, here are 3 steps to begin taking to overcome your own personal self sabotage. 1. Acknowledge and accept. You have to be bare bones honest with yourself. How are you holding yourself back? What level of success are you afraid of? What happened to you that made you afraid of that? This is the portion that's going to require some deep journaling and understanding. You must begin to understand you, which then brings us to number 2. Locate the underlying issue. Is it introversion, perfectionism, guilt, or something else that's holding you back? Identify your most commonly used excuse and develop opposing strategies to break that cycle. And 3, track your aversion patterns. Track your aversion patterns and self correct. How often are you putting tasks off due to your introversion and fear of putting yourself out there? Hmm? How many projects go unpublished, unposted, and chilling in your drafts because you claimed they weren't perfect? Hmm. Why would you feel guilty because you reached a level of success that your parents nor your peers ever did? Bonus step. Schedule a life coaching clarity call with me. Going through this journey can be scary and, quite frankly, lonely. And like all forms of healing, it will hurt at first. Most people give up once the pain becomes seemingly unbearable. I don't want that for you. I want you to succeed. The world needs you to succeed. When you schedule a call with me, we'll go through the process of identifying your needs, and then I'll be able to help you create an accountability plan to hold your hand, open your eyes, and guide you through the journey of understanding yourself and, more importantly, healing yourself. Thank you again, family, for listening to yet another episode. Stay tuned for the affirmation to repeat to yourself daily to build the confidence needed to stop sabotaging yourself.
This episode is brought to you by AWS. Amazon Q Business is the new generative AI assistant from AWS. Many tasks can make business slow, like wading through mud. Help! Luckily, there's a faster, easier, less messy choice. Amazon Q can securely understand your business data to help you streamline tasks, like summarizing quarterly results or doing complex analyses in no time. Q got this. Learn what Amazon Q Business can do for you at aws.com/learn more.
If you want personalized help on this topic or you want to dig deeper, click the link in my description box below and schedule a 60-minute guided journaling session. Together, we can explore your mindset and help you uncover hidden truths and mental blocks about yourself.